Welcome to the Creative Plan Podcast Network. Join us as we share our favorite RPGs, one-shot games, tabletop games, reviews of items, and convention panels, and other exciting things that we run into from time to time. Sit back and enjoy the show. So I was going to hit you guys up to do the RPGaDay question for today. You guys up for that?
What is an RPGaDay question?
You obviously haven't listened to any of our episodes. I'm shocked. I'm sad.
I listened to the episodes I was in.
Sure, there's a little crying tear right here. So RPGaDay 2018 is a thing that they've been doing for the last 5 years. We're in August. They ask questions about tabletop role players everywhere to tweet, blog, YouTube, Instagram, Tumblr, and Facebook. Their RPGaDay answers with hashtag RPGaDay to celebrate everything cool, memorable, and amazing about our hobby. It's okay. That was the sounds you get in Star Wars. All kinds of clinky.
Nothing like a space storm.
So, and this is probably a good game for it because August the 11th question. What is the wildest character name?
Oh. That you've made?
That you've made.
Oh, that's not a good question.
Yeah.
I named a hut after Pudge. Just made it Pudge to death.
Pleiades is good.
I can't remember. I don't have one.
Yeah, you don't make one.
I don't make one.
London Blue.
I don't know. I recall a certain doctor who had a great name.
I did. I forgot his name.
Dr.
Brock Cornelius.
It's a good name.
Flock.
I got a bunch of ones.
Mort Cocktoss. Dr.
It was
Mort.
remarkably close.
Dr. Mort.
That was remarkably close for someone that
On
isn't
this
you.
stormy night. Wow.
I used a random character generator just for fun, looking for a vampire name, and I got Sparrow Holt, which is a great name, and I used that.
I like my super out there pirate name right now, Jet Blacksail.
Oh, that's
Jet Black
good.
Sail, you
That
know.
might be the most pirate.
And that works for Star Wars where they take just two things and put them together.
Really?
You know?
Once in second edition,
Jet
I
is a nice.
an
Yeah.
Maximilian Silverhammer.
That was good.
I like the idea that you put a sail on our ship. You do know that does nothing. It's
Yeah.
aesthetic.
You do points that sword. You do know this does everything.
I would have to go with the same name I used for my
You have
first
taught me
Hotmail
about
account, which was Uanul, which is a Celtic name, Uanuiil, which everyone asks what the hell that means. It's
Until you pronounced it, I thought it was Una.
yeah, Uanul.
I thought you were having a stroke.
It rolls off pretty
Silly
easy with the
tongue.
right accent. With the right accent, but
I think my best is probably Kabrak Cornelius Yaga.
Yeah, that was
that's a
really good.
mouthful.
Yeah, it is.
Was this a Star Wars?
No. This was Pathfinder.
Right down the
Tengu.
names.
Artificer. He was fun.
Ooh. Regular D&D, homebrew D&D, or ever?
Pathfinder. So Galarian.
People
Okay.
seem very excited about the new Pathfinder, as an aside.
If it's anything like the new Starfinder they did for the free RPGaDay, it's
not.
more complicated.
Why
It's
would
not.
they do that?
Not, it's weird.
Why would they do that? Why wouldn't they make it?
It now has stress and wounds, sort of like Star Wars. You know,
That's fine.
it looks like they're
Star
borrowing
Wars
a
is
bunch
a
from
simpler
everybody.
system.
And they're cutting everything down into, instead of having your full action and your moves and your tactics, you've got 3 actions that you take.
You just have 3 actions a turn. Yeah.
They're going like the 5th angle and simplifying.
They're simplifying it down and...
With-
but, like,
It looks like there's at least a lot of like depth within the system they've got. There's just fewer things you have to deal with. More things take from the same pools and things.
Okay.
So we'll see.
it's ostensibly going to be streamlined without having lost any mechanical depth, which is...
I mean, they're going to lose mechanical depth the moment they lose all of their third-party content. But
Yeah.
you know,
That's good. That's gonna.
They'll have to build up a library
The
again.
only thing
But-
I have against it is that they just didn't go full into Starfighter, which makes me sad.
yeah, I want more
It's-
Starfinder.
They did such a good job getting it started. I'm like, okay, you guys can do so much with this.
Black books.
And
What was Starfinder?
It's their space Pathfinder.
Yeah.
It's the same universe, but
Pathfinder
it's in
Star Wars.
space.
And they've got cute little 6-arm guys that are not Stitch from Lilo and
They're
Stitch.
Skittermanders, and they're definitely Stitch.
They are the shit,
Yeah.
aren't they?
I played a Skittermander pilot once named Genki, who was very fun.
He was such a turd.
Genki was mean-spirited as hell.
He was such a little turd.
We did the free
I need a
RPGaDay
pencil.
adventure, which is the whole group are Skittermanders.
Oh,
Your boss goes to a derelict yacht and doesn't come back or call, and so you guys get bored and have to go find him. And As soon as you get on the ship thinks that you get into the pet hole, and it thinks you're escaped pets of the crew. So at first, it tries to be non-lethal with you. But whoever wrote that adventure did not write it to be a one-shot. It was, we stayed up 6 hours one night playing it, and still didn't finish the whole adventure. Because there's like, do you want to learn space battles? Here's how these pirates come to try to steal your claim.
Okay, they were trying to do a full introduction to Starfighter.
Yeah, it wasn't a one-shot game.
If you've played Mutant Year Zero,
I love that game.
So we had several ships of the animal mutants had crashed near us, and we had just accepted them. And the best was a Dr. Bunny. And you know how they're all named after certain types? Her name was like Brittany 398 because the mammals are named after pop stars. But we refused to call her anything but Dr. Bun.
Dr. Bun, Dr. Bun.
She died when our base was in, our home was in the, a place got nuked and we were in the fallout area, and so we were forced to migrate.
Forced migration and not as nature intended.
So,
Okay, let's do it.
yeah.
What's next?
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.